What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. How sweet it is to be loved by y'all. Y'all tuned into the Linc Up featuring the lovely Symone Stanley, Lord Brunson. I'm your guy, Tone DeShields, the second from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know how we give it up, man. What's good? What's good? Symone, looking like a firecracker. What's up? How we feeling?
I'm feeling great. New week. New opportunity for the Eagles. Still number one in the NFC East, so why complain?
You know what? I don't know why. I feel happy. I just feel good. I feel like the season is starting today. Every day, I just feel like the season is starting today because the more and more we stumble, I look to the left and I look to the right of me. I see other people stumbling, not really wanting to grasp it or take control of it. I feel like we're in a prime opportunity right now to, to do some stuff, man. I feel proud of the work we did early in the season, which afforded us this little scratch on the chin we taking right now, this little stumble, and it's not really damaging to what we got going on, man. I don't feel bad at all, man. I don't know what it is. I just know how the end of this story. I just feel like I know the end of the story already. I don't know. I can't explain it. The Chargers gonna die.
I do appreciate y'all being optimistic because what was it? Yesterday, right now, I'll be honest with y'all. I'm not feeling too good about just the way people talking about my quarterback, man. I don't like the energy. I don't like the way they carrying it. It just seemed like everybody looking for a hit dog. They looking for a body. That's the energy I'm getting. People are looking for a body. And they decided that Jalen Hurts the body. Right now, Kevin Patullo looking like a victim because they egged his crib. You know what I'm saying? And I want to get y'all thoughts on that because, matter of fact, yeah, before I get my opinion, let me get y'all thoughts on that. What was y'all thoughts on the whole story behind Kevin Patullo getting his crib egged after the Chicago Bears loss?
It's like you already know who you're dealing with. Eagles fans, we take this serious. You know what I mean? And while I don't condone it as fans, a lot of times, we feel helpless because it's like we don't have a say in stuff and how stuff goes. Like a lot of times as fans, we just have to sit back and take, what the team gives us, which a lot of times is great things. Sometimes it's bullshit. So them fans decided to, express themselves in a different type of way. She happens. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. At this point, I'm just hoping those eggs were a wake-up call. Just, ding dong. That, we not satisfied with this because who knows? Kevin Patullo might not be on social media. He might not see all the Kevin Patullo hate. Kevin Patullo, during the game, he might be locked in. He might not hear the stands where they saying boo and fire him. But he did see them eggs or his bricks. So it might be a signal like where Kevin
eggs and bricks. Damn.
Yeah, y'all, my house got eggs when I was a kid, so I know how I feel. But
eggs in my house is wild. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm hoping that he realizes that you can't play around with this city.
First of all, I just want to point out that that's not Philadelphia resident behavior. That's number one. So everybody with this Philadelphia Eagles fans, say Eagles fans. The Philadelphia Eagles fans, the ones that reside in the city of Philadelphia, not paying a $6 toll to drive to Jersey to throw eggs at nobody's crib. The only time we cross that raggedy bridge is to go buy liquor when a liquor store closed in Philadelphia.
Or fireworks.
Fireworks, liquor, Cherry Hill Mall, stuff like that. It's unfortunate, man. I hate that happened. I hate that happened. He's saying his family's nervous. People are scared. You don't want that, man. That's ugly, man. And then it just gives a bad stain to the fan base in general. People think that like that's what we're about and stuff like that. But I mean, I hate it had to happen. But y'all saying Eskins, right? Eskins wish it was Jalen Hurts. Y'all saw that tweet?
No, because I don't follow them.
I follow them all. I follow all the I don't want to get in
You know
trouble.
I'm fool with
I
this.
follow all the anti people that look like meers. I follow them all. I follow them all. You got to know who you dealing with, man. He said, and I quote, "It's not his fault. It's the quarterback's fault." To me, that's insinuating that Jalen's house should have been egged, and you would have had a problem with it because you think it's Jalen Hurts' fault. I'm not going to sit here and say Kevin Patullo deserves it because I don't think nobody deserves to have their family harassed where they lay their head at. I'm telling you right now, if you egg my house right now, I'm throwing a different carton of shells back. You know what I mean? You just can't play with people's houses.
You really a rapper, yo.
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm throwing a different carton of shells back. They gonna be the brown ones too. Don't you know the white eggs? When you step it up to like Wegmans and other markets got the brown eggs, for some reason people think they're the same damn egg. I'm throwing a different carton of shells back if you egg my house. That's all I'm saying. I hate it had to be him though, man. I hate it had to be him, man, because he all scared now. I don't know. Hopefully he call a better game.
Man, you scared get a dog, man. Listen, here's my position. I'm indifferent. I'm standing on this. I'm indifferent. And like people was mad at that position yesterday. I was talking about it on the Bald Eagles podcast with my man Marcus Thomas. We talking about it, and I'm like, I'm indifferent.
You indifferent? That's crazy. You don't got no sympathy.
No,
bro,
my thing is,
I don't like. I'll put it this way. I don't condone that. You're not gonna see me outside doing that. If I catch my future kids doing that, I'm whooping their ass. You know, like I don't put out that kind of energy, right? That's not who I am at my core.
Right.
But what Drago say? If he dies, he dies. It happened. Like I don't know. Like I don't care. I don't care. It's eggs. Now if they say they broke a window, they slashed his tires. I'm like, okay, this is getting out of hand. It's eggs. Petty adolescent hijinks. It's eggs. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, again, I don't condone it, but I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, where's your heart, Philadelphia? Where's your heart, New Jersey? What's wrong with you? I'm just like, okay, you know. I'm sorry, Symone. We see people get death threats for missing field goals. He got some eggs at the crib.
That's different, though, bro.
See, look, that's
is different, though, in my opinion. Because you could go home after people say stuff to me in the DM and comment sections, but you're not coming to the crib. You're not actually coming to where I live. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want. You could threat. I done got death threats from Cowboys fans, but they're not coming to the residence. You go to somebody's residence, that's different. He should have had a dog run out the front door and chase their ass down the block.
Another thing, how they can get that close to your crib?
How they know where you live at?
I'm with you, LB. I can understand why Kevin Patullo is shook because it's like, okay, people know where I live, right?
It's a violation.
Move.
It's definitely a violation.
It's a violation.
I'll say that it's a violation.
But I'm saying with Tone, it's like I'm not clutching my pearls.
Oh no,
I'm not saying you are, LB. My thing is, you would never catch me doing that. Like Tone said, you would never catch my kids doing that. I would never tell nobody to do that. But the fact of the matter is, somebody did it. So I'm just hoping that deed was for good and it wake him up, because at the end of the day, the house is egged. So I'm just hoping the message got across through the shells and the yolk.
They was throwing them shits hard as hell, two of them tight ass Abercrombie hoodies. It looked like it was cold as hell outside.
And that's another thing too, right? Let's be honest. We know who did this.
They recorded themselves.
These young boys go to the Patullo kids' school. Let's keep it real. They go to the same school. You know what I mean?
These young boys getting picked up in the don't you know the little line in the suburbs? You got to drive your car to the pickup line, the drop off line.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Because remember with the Falcons defensive coordinator when they leaked Shedeur Sanders' number, it was with his son. Yeah, it definitely was an inside job. It's somebody who go to school with him, like you said.
Go to school with his kids.
Go to school with his kids, or somebody in that pickup line.
Which is crazy. Because it ain't many Patullos in the school.
Yeah, and also Sirianni done been through a lot in the city. Not once did nobody know where Sirianni live at. Nobody know where Sirianni live at. It's pay grades though. It's definitely pay grades.
Brian Johnson never got his house aired.
I thought about that too.
Brian Johnson?
Never got his house egg.
Brian
Never.
Johnson probably was living in an apartment down there.
Gannon
Bro,
never even got his
getting
house
your
egg.
house egg is crazy.
It's like it's like a violation, man.
And it happened on Sunday morning, meaning immediately after the game, they said we've had enough.
Sunday morning? Was it Saturday morning?
Saturday morning.
Wait,
Saturday
quick,
morning.
let me ask y'all this real quick though. Let's play this out real quick. It's Sunday morning. You sleep.
Saturday morning.
I'm sorry, it's Saturday morning.
Morning after the game.
You ain't got a game day, so you chilling. It's a home game, so you know he home.
He definitely was at the house.
Wifey at the stove. Did they have a timestamp on it?
It was nighttime.
Yeah, they said it was
so it must have been
so
it must have been like dawn or something like that, for early in the morning. All right, so Saturday early morning. Imagine that. You like, what the fuck is that? You come outside. You think you ran outside with the slippers and a robe? Like, get off my lawn. You think you did one of those?
He probably didn't even come outside, bro.
Right, he ain't come outside.
He ain't come outside, bro. He immediately called
in
the
that
authorities.
neighborhood, the house probably done got egged before. I'm telling y'all, my house got egged. In those type of neighborhoods, they do that. Parents away for the weekend. That's fun to them.
Man, they shut up.
The first time this
4 in the morning is crazy. So 4 in the morning. So they must have had a all boys sleepover. What group of homies is together at 4 in the morning?
At that age.
At that age.
Like,
What y'all doing together at 4 in the morning?
It was a party.
You ain't got no girlfriend?
These young boys set an alarm. That's what makes it so funny.
No, what made it so funny is
out.
that they recorded it. That's what let me know all I needed to know.
Yeah, that's this generation of recording their crimes.
Yeah.
They're gonna find out who did it. That's the funny thing about it. They're gonna find out.
Recording it shows they're not scared of the consequences, meaning they know they say.
Recording it shows that they're privileged, right? They're not scared of the consequences. If there's some YNs who ain't privileged, who know if they go to jail, who know if they get caught is up, it would have been shiesties on. They just threw on an Abercrombie hoodie. He just throwing a great Abercrombie hoodie. He was throwing that bitch like he could have been in the MLB. I don't know if it was a grown man or a kid. Little Abercrombie hoodie, some you know how they do. They come outside with pajama pants on too. Little Abercrombie hoodie, pajama pants on. He about to get right back in the bed.
Uggs, some dirty.
About to get right back in the bed.
The thick Ugg slippers, right? That's like moccasins.
Oh, you talk. Oh, wait! I got some on now.
The little Sperry's they be wearing.
Live out there now. Got some on now. The black ones.
But they would be brown. They would be the buttons.
I got the brown ones too upstairs.
The chestnut joints.
I see why they wear them.
Yo, real quick, people get so bent out of shape about this topic, yo.
About the eggs?
Yeah.
For real.
Because they wanted to be Jalen, bro. I'm telling you, if it was Jalen Hurts' house, the outrage would not be like this, bro. If it was Jalen Hurts' house that got... Listen, AJ Brown car got stolen. There was not this much outrage.
GJ car got stolen too, remember?
Exactly. AJ Brown Benz got took.
In front of the house.
Exactly. It was not this much outrage, bro.
That's another, that's you cooking now. I ain't thinking about that. I mean, it's all a violation, but they stole his car.
Right.
From the front of the house.
Now, listen, now, one situation don't outweigh the next. We're not gonna make it seem like that. This shit never happened, but you know, when you go to somebody's crib, it is a different. It's a little touchy. Because if I see you on my Ring camera, you could be like the dude came to do exterminator work. I'm down here with the yacht. I'm like, what's going on? PTSD. I don't know what you know. People react different, bro.
Yeah, man.
People react different. Don't go to nobody's house. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you get what you ask for going to people's house.
That's a fact.
You get what you ask for.
Now I will.
You get invited in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that's why I'm indifferent, because like, regardless of the outcome, you get what you ask for.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get caught doing that in the wrong person lawn, and listen, like, PA got a lot more lenient with the gun laws. In New Jersey, they strict. But I'm just saying, you pull up on my crib, I got the homie Smith and the other homie Weston just chilling.
Exactly. Jersey is strict, but I think you could have a weapon inside your house in Jersey.
Exactly.
So if you're on his lawn, he could stand his ground on his lawn.
Listen, man, I don't condone it, but what you want me to do?
You think it would backfire on us?
Backfire on us? How so?
Like, what if Kevin Patullo is petty and like, oh, I got something for y'all?
Listen, that's his job.
I think he moved. I would have moved if I was him.
No, I'm talking about during the game.
You think that he would just be like, oh, y'all want to come to the crib?
I'm saying, who do you think this could backfire? Like, it could end up being like
going 3-0 every series.
I mean, we already doing that.
How bad can it be? We already.
Right.
I'm just praying he not petty and this get him to lock in. Like,
yo, oh my goodness, man. So moving on from that, man. Kevin Patullo, this offense, Nick Sirianni. Everybody been under fire on the offensive side of the ball. We all saw that Bears game. Defense got ran on like it never got ran on before. I feel like we in a situation now where there's so many things going on. I'm having a hard time pointing the finger. I don't have enough fingers to point at where this problem is rooted in. And
gotta start pointing with your toes.
And we ain't had one of these shows in a minute. So I just got to check y'all temperature, right? I know y'all started off saying y'all feel pretty optimistic about everything, but Symone, I guess I can start with you. When you think about the way these past few weeks have gone, you came out the bye, you beat two of the top teams in the NFC, your defense is playing lights out, and then you go on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Dallas the way you did, and then getting curb stomped by the Bears the way you did. Walk me through your emotions right now and where you see this team going forward.
Walk me through my emotions now, as in days removed, calluses formed around my heart, or my instant raw emotions?
I want to hear every step of the stages of denial. I want to hear all of it. Walk me through how you evolved over these past few weeks. How the callus formed.
First of all, against the little boys, that was given straight up bougie. Okay. I don't even want to say, I don't like to blame stuff on, external factors or whatever, but 14 penalties and 2 turnovers is just not Eagles football. Whether it's freaking Kellen Moore's Eagles, whether it's Shane Steichen's Eagles, whether it is Kevin Patullo's Eagles, that was just a sloppy ass mess. Okay. I can't even put my finger on what happened, but it's just giving Vegas, man. I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but I'm like, that is just, you up 21 and then it's just a pile of bullshit. Like, I didn't even know how to grasp what even happened in that Dallas game.
It's giving Vegas.
I mean, come on, Vegas. My cousin called me immediately after the game and said, Vegas made a call. Vegas made the call. I'm saying, like, I don't even know. That's just something I got to throw out. Like the Dallas game, it was wonky, bro. Like, you're never going to have a game with 14. And I'm talking about the bullshit penalties. Okay. Offensive pass interference on Devontae. When do that happen? 12 men on the field would have been a pick. Like, it was just bullshit. You got the randomest dude fumbling the ball at the 2. Like, we basically shoved that win down Dallas's throat. Dallas did not want to win that game. We had to keep saying, here, take this, take this. Like, literally, we had to make Dallas take that game, bro. Like, defense falling off the bone. So many injuries, but they still kept getting stops. Defense still kept getting stops. That was some bullshit. Short week was a setup. Short week was a setup. Same as the last time we went on a 2-game losing streak. We blew a lead to the Broncos. Remember, we had a lead against the Broncos, blew the lead against the Broncos. Then we came out in the game against the Giants and looked like they just woke up out of bed and landed on the football field. Same thing. Short week. We blow a lead against Dallas. Then we wake up in the middle of the Bears game like, oh, we had a game today. Same thing that happened on the last 2-game losing streak. So it's giving a little fishy. Okay? One thing that I do know, one thing for sure is we got to go back to taking care of the ball. Last 2 games, the 2-game losing streak, 4 turnovers. One thing this team does not do is turn the ball over, okay? Even in this Kevin Patullo era, offense has been some BS, but the offense been taking care of the ball, okay? So let's just start there. When we go out against the Chargers, take care of the ball again. It's been some very uncharacteristic turnovers that we've had in these last 2 games. So that is what's having me still feeling confident, because it's like we really been shooting ourselves in the foot. If we did not turn that ball over on that tush push, that would have been our game. Everything flipped after that tush push fumble right there. We should have never even done the freaking tush push. It's been bullshit after bullshit all year long on the tush push. So we already know that G ain't safe, okay? It's 3rd and short. Why are we even doing the tush push? Saquon Barkley was cooking already that game, heating up, revving up, vroom, vroom, vroom. So why was we even doing the tush push right there? Anyway, Saquon could have had 5 yards on there. Anyways, I got in my bed and laid down in the dark, okay, for about an hour. It's not funny, okay? I laid down in the dark for about an hour. As soon as we fumbled that ball on the tush push, I was watching. You know, it's the holidays, so you got everybody watching your game in the house, and everybody obviously becomes an expert on the Eagles and what the Eagles need to do, and blah, 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 blah. So everybody in the living room discussing the team. Oh, it's not over, Symone. Oh, it's not over. It's still time. 4 minutes left to down by 5. So I just got up, laid down in my bed, lights off, shut off. I hear them downstairs. Man, you think she will come back downstairs? You think she will come back downstairs? I just laid in the dark, y'all, for an hour. Then I made my way back down.
Disgusting. I look at it a little different though. I looked at the first 2 game losing streak as well, and like you said, Symone, is the same thing. I come away from the second 2 game losing streak saying the same thing. You got to fire Kevin Patullo. That's the only thing that's really on my mind. Think about it. You blow another. You had a 17-point lead against the Broncos, right? You blew that game because you couldn't get anything going. You didn't score a single point in the second half, I believe. That's the same way you lost the Cowboys game. We could talk about penalties all we want, man. But if you up 21-0 and you can't manufacture at least 3 more points, a field goal or something in the second half of that game to stretch that lead, I can't blame the penalties. I can't blame nothing but Kevin Patullo. You know what I mean? The Giants game, we just weren't prepared at all. The offense couldn't do anything in that game as well. We had injuries on the defense side of the ball, so we missed some core guys. But in the Bears game, we weren't prepared. 3 and out after 3 and out. You know what I mean? I don't even want to blame the win conditions or nothing like that, man. It just wasn't a good performance from Kevin Patullo in any game that we lost. What game did we lose where we could say the offensive coordinator did well in? Not one of them. Not one of them. I have to blame Kevin Patullo. He does well. He does awful when we win, and he does awful when we lose. We are winning games in spite of this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I can't blame nobody but Kevin Patullo, man. I'll never fix my lips, to blame Jalen Hurts. I'll never do it. As much as people want to say you don't hold Jalen Hurts accountable, okay. When you see me, whatever you want to do about me not holding Jalen Hurts accountable, do it, because I'm not going to blame Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. You got, what's his name? Robert Eskin, Howard Eskin's offspring. You got this guy running around here talking about you've never seen Jalen Hurts communicate with the team after a bad play or a bad pass, just for Hard Knocks to come out and show live footage of it happening. Like, come on. You got these guys running around here in the media saying Jalen Hurts don't want to run the ball. He leads the league in rushing attempts for a quarterback. What are we talking about here, bro? Anybody that knows anything about football knows that the problems are with Kevin Patullo. They're with Kevin Patullo. I don't know what this coddling session and this circle jerk that the media having and not wanting to blame Kevin Patullo, but that's the furthest thing from the truth. I have nothing nice to say about Seth Joyner. None of these guys. The problem is Kevin Patullo, and they all know it. So just stick to what the problem is. You got Cowboys content creators trying to break down film on a Jalen Hurts Devontae Smith throw. Why would I listen to film from you? You're biased. Of course you're going to make Jalen look bad. When you got guys like Kurt Warner breaking down the play and saying that was the correct throw, just a bad throw. It is what it is. Everybody misses throws, but this offense is so bad, y'all, that we can't afford to miss throws like regular quarterbacks.
Bingo.
We can't afford to miss throws. Every opportunity that seems to be a give me, we must hit, because this offense is that bad. Josh Allen missed throws. Lamar Jackson missed throws. Everybody misses throws, but they can live to fight another day because they have a competent OC. When we miss a throw, the sky is falling because they don't come around that often.
Yes.
We're not creatively scheming guys open. So no, bro. I've seen this guy with 6 different offensive coordinators, and not one time have we led the league in 3 and outs. So I come away from this feeling the same thing that Kevin Patullo was ass, but I'm severely optimistic. I don't know what's going to change, but I just feel like something is going to change. I saw AJ Brown's route tree from last week. It was the greatest route tree he's ever been asked to run. A lot of stuff going across the middle of the field. Makes sense. He had 10 catches for 100 and something yards. They're utilizing crossing routes, and I think that's going to open up the passing attack, which should open up the rushing attack. So only thing I can do is be optimistic.
So like I guess where it gets funny, like to your point, you saw AJ Brown with that route tree and how successful he was. And this is my problem with Kevin Patullo. He can't walk and chew gum at the same time. He can't maximize his offense in its totality. It seems like he only know how to get one guy going a week. And it's frustrating when you have so much at your disposal as the coordinator. And really, all you got to do is come in and not really mess it up. Don't mess it up. And that's exactly what he's doing. I think it's malpractice. I think he is impotent as a play caller. He has no feel. He has no
right.
We all watch boxing. We all seen.
He don't have no rhythm. He don't got no rhythm.
No rhythm. He just it looks like he just read off a menu and just saying, you know what, I want one of everything. Now, what do you mean you want one of everything, man? We better order something off this menu for real. He has no true plan, if you ask me. And when I see a team, because some people say, look, at the end of the day, players got to execute. And I'm like, okay, I understand that to an extent, because when you get to this point in the season and we still talking about being on the same page, we still talking about executing. To me, now that's starting to sound like whatever y'all talk about in those film rooms, whatever coach is bringing up, it's not resonating. It's not clicking. So I'm having a hard time giving Kevin Patullo any grace, especially when I've been super graceful, super measured for the better part of the season, to the point where LB, I vividly remember you saying, "Yo, Tone, I don't know how many more weeks you're gonna give him, bro." Like literally,
Patullo?
Week 4, week 5, yeah, Patullo, week 4, week 5. You like, yo, Tone, I don't understand how you keep giving him breaks.
Because the first thing I saw, Tone, was the lack of rhythm. And that's what you need. For instance, this is what I mean by the lack of rhythm. On a 3rd and 2, 9 times out of 10, if I'm an offensive coordinator with Saquon Barkley, I'm running the ball on 3rd and 2. You know what I'm saying? Because you could pick that up. Let's go to 3rd and 1, for example. Running a tush push on 3rd and 1? What the hell are you doing, bro? That don't even make sense. You can run a play still. You could go for a touchdown pass. You go for a dagger or play
action. Yeah. Yep.
You have the defense in the palm of your hands at 3rd and 1. They have no idea what you're going to do.
That tells you he doesn't have any ingenuity. He has no creativity.
He has no rhythm.
That tells you that.
No rhythm.
When you want to fall back on that play and it's only 3rd and 1, you're in the red zone. You could run any play you want. When you're 3rd and 1.
The playbook is wide open.
The playbook is wide open, and that's what you decided to do. Your coach is scared.
The playbook wide open, right? And Tone, you decide to do the play that they know. They know this play.
Right. You line up in that. They know what's coming. They know what's coming when you line up in that.
Then you don't even try to run like a variation off of it. We only did that once this year.
So,
you know what I'm saying? You don't think teams are trying to figure out a way how to stop it? First of all, your offensive line ain't even as good as it was last year to keep doing it this much.
And again, no awareness. Not like, when I talk to when I talk to foreign players, guys who played the game before, and talk to people who really studied this game, they say the biggest thing when it comes to coaches, the most important trait you can have is knowing and understanding your personnel. Know your personnel. Understand exactly who you have. And how well they're playing and how well they're executing and doing certain things. And for you to run that play at 3rd and 1, granted, Jalen Hurts, you shouldn't fumble. Let's make that clear. You don't fumble the rock. That's the least you can do is not fumble. Let's at least put that on his plate. You cannot fumble that ball. But the play call, bruh, 3rd and 1, you could do anything you want.
Especially since the tush push has been wonky this year. Remember the fumble against the Giants? They just didn't call it.
Yeah, teams are stopping it more this year.
Right.
And also they're not blowing that whistle as fast anymore either.
They already, fumble or not, they already got their extra eye on the tush push. It ain't been the tush push this year. It's been bullshit. So in that moment, and that is supposed to be for 4th. That was the tush push at its greatest was 4th down. 4th down was the tush push at its greatest. Third and short, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. The tush push has been when was it 3rd and 2 and then last time? Which game was that?
That was early this year. They did it like 3 times back. It was against the Giants, matter of fact. It was against the Giants.
Giants first time when we lost the Giants, right?
I think so. They did it like 3
everybody was complaining about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did it in the red zone. It was in the red zone. They did it like 2 times back to back.
What are we going to do? At this point, we know the problem as fans and podcasters. But harping on Kevin Patullo at this point ain't going to do nothing because Nick is standing 10 toes down behind his friend. So, like, what can be done?
Nick Sirianni job on the line.
Besides praying.
Nick Sirianni job on the line. If Nick want to go down like this, if Nick has 2 collapses in 3 years, if this ends up being a collapse, Nick Sirianni got to go. What do you mean you collapsed at 10 and 1, then you collapsed again at 8 and 2? I don't care about the Super Bowl in between. If you collapse twice in 3 years, that means you don't know how to adjust. That means you don't know how to breathe life into a 10 and 1 team collapsing. Then you do it again after you win a Super Bowl at 8 and 2. I'm not saying the collapse is here, but Nick Sirianni's job is on the line, in my opinion, bro. You can't go out there and fold with this type of personnel the way they're doing, bro.
And that's the thing.
But do you think that would be the actuality for the front office and the decision makers?
No. I don't think Sirianni gets fired.
I
think Kevin Patullo's done after this year.
No, for sure. But Elba, you nailed it. They've invested so much in this roster,
right?
They gave Saquon 2 contracts in less than a calendar year. They gave him 2 contracts, made him the highest paid running back of all time. They re-upped AJ Brown when they really didn't have to, but they did it anyway. They paid Devontae. They paid Cam Jurgens, who's having probably one of the worst seasons we've seen that center in the past 10 years. They paid Landon Dickerson. You know, Melada and Lane obviously getting what they getting. Lane the OG, I'm not even worried about him for real. They paid Zach Bond. They paid who else they paid? Like they've invested in this. They've invested in this team a lot. And if I'm Jeffrey Lurie, if I'm Howie Roseman, I'm looking at them like you cannot allow this man to take this from you. You got to cut the cord while you got 5 games left to acclimate a new play caller. You have 5 games. If you were to let him go today, or if you were to let him go right after that game, you have 5 games to acclimate a new play caller. That's plenty time for the playoffs. Plenty time. Elevate Scott Leffler. Elevate the fucking Parks Frazier. Like, do what you got to do. Save your franchise. He is wasting man hours. He's wasting blood, sweat, and tears. He's wasting guys' time with this play call.
They said, "Lord,
I've never seen so fired up."
Symone, he is wasting precious opportunity.
He's wasting opportunity. He's wasting the Super Bowl window.
So fired up.
Because like, all right, let me ground it a little bit. Concession prices not going down. Parking prices not going down. Ticket prices not going down. Memorabilia prices not going down. You know, flights not going down. People invest so much in this team. It costs guys thousands of dollars just for a family of 4 just to go to the game and then get something to drink and something to eat. People invest a lot of time in this team, invest a lot of their capital into this team. And this is the person we're going to leave the offense's hands in? Kevin Patullo, a guy who's smug in these press conferences, walking around like his shit don't stink. He be in these press conferences pissing me off, bro. He be talking like he really got it all figured out. It's that little weasel sound he got that come out his face. Like, this dude does not know what he's doing. He's overwhelmed. He's underprepared. And they should have never gave this man the keys to the Ferrari. They should have never let Ferris Bueller get his day off. Never.
So here's and I have seen Ferris Bueller. Thank you, Bueller. I'm with you, Tone. I'm just kind of at the point where I'm like, I can't let them get me too fired up because they are still going to have this man. This man, it's like, perfect example. It's like when your friend dating somebody that you know is not good for your friend, but your friend is crazy in love. And you could try to speak all the sense into why this isn't good. This man could have cheated on her twice. You know what I'm saying? But that's her man. So at some point, you just gotta like, shoot, you know, I ain't even wasting my freaking breath no more. That's kind of what I'm seeing in this situation where it's like, this man he ain't going nowhere. This Nick Sirianni does not blink when he's asked about Kevin Patullo. He does not hesitate. He does not skip a beat. That's our guy. Symone,
there's no way Sirianni there's no way he think he's doing a good job. There's no way he think that in his heart. He cannot. When they go in these, you cannot piss on me and tell me it's raining, bro. Like, they are literally going in these press conferences, LB, and they saying, I think Kevin's doing a phenomenal job. Like, and I think that's the part that kind of blows my mind. Like, see, you ain't gotta throw him under the bus, but you ain't gotta wax poetic either. You ain't gotta spice it either. And that's my problem. They spicing it like he's not doing a good job.
I hate them comments because then that shifts the blame. So if Kevin is doing such a job, then your quarterback must be going rogue. Your quarterback just must really be struggling. When the numbers don't say that, Jalen Hurts is like 12th in passing yards. He's 3rd in total touchdowns at the position. You know what I mean? He's 6th in touchdown passes. I think he has a triple-digit average for a passer rating. Like, this is one of Jalen Hurts, probably one of his best seasons in all actuality, for real. Had Jalen Hurts had a competent OC this year, bro, they would be having conversations with Jalen Hurts in MVP talks, man. They'd be having conversations with this guy in MVP talks, man. I think that, bro, he leads the league in touchdown turnover ratio. Only 2 interceptions thus far this season, bro. We are wasting prime Jalen Hurts right now, bro. But it's being masked as if Jalen Hurts is the one that has the issue to the Philadelphia media. Like, I can't let that ride, bro. I can't rock with that, bro. I'm not blaming Jalen Hurts for nothing, bro. I don't care if you say that make me biased or not, bro. Bro. AJ Brown has run the least amount of plays from the slot. The Philadelphia Eagles are bottom 3 in crossing routes.
They run the most hitch
Eagles
plays.
Are top 3 in hitch routes. We lead the league in 3 and outs. We have the worst running game in the National Football League. The Jets' offense is better than ours. The Jets' offense runs smoothly and better than ours. They had Justin Fields. And you want me to blame anybody but Kevin Patullo or Nick Sirianni? You're out of your mind, bro.
They want me to think Jalen Hurts forgot how to play football all of a sudden.
You're out of your mind. And I don't even know bro. If you saw the way Ben Johnson was scheming running plays, bro. Running plays.
He was.
Bro, DeAndre Swift, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Swift, them knees was looking fresh.
Swift broke my heart, y'all. Swift broke my heart.
He broke Sidney Brown ankles.
Bro,
he broke my heart, man.
If Saquon Barkley was running the ball for the Bears, he'll have 3,000 rushing yards, bro. It don't matter who back there. What's the dude named Kyle Malignaggi? He ran for him.
But while that's true, Swift was on a mission, bro. Everybody was on a gosh darn mission, bro. It was the former Eagles Avengers united.
Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard had a pick. Freaking, I forgot Olamide Zacchaeus was on that team.
Kevin Byard don't got no ring. Swift don't got no ring.
CJ, GJ.
They carried the ass on.
That was
they was a part of the collapse here.
Bro.
They should have united during the collapse.
Huh?
They should have united during the collapse year.
She said, huh?
Okay, regardless, it was a lot for me as Big Mama watching all my former babies rise up against me.
They definitely did cook us.
They did.
But
especially every time they showed DeAndre Swift and they would switch and show Saquon.
The crazy thing is, though, they didn't do shit in the air. It was all groundwork.
All groundwork. Got 0 freaking carries.
I don't know what this fascination is with Tank Bigsby, me personally, but I don't want to see him carrying the ball over Saquon Barkley. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, it's not
0
that.
carries, though?
It's
0.
It's the lack of, because in my opinion, I feel like this running game, obviously the offensive line is not playing well, so it don't matter who you put back there. They're not blocking, period. But that balance between Saquon and Tank can be nasty if you do it right. Like, if you
need an offensive coordinator for that to understand that.
First
and
of all,
that's what we're saying. Like, it's just
0 like Gainwell and Saquon last year. It was like
Gainwell really did.
It was like a tango. Gainwell darn near had a career year along with Saquon.
I'm tired of just you know how many things can help your running game.
0
screen passes, halfback draws, a lot of stuff to help your running game, man.
How do you have a game where your running back 2 gets 0 touches, not a single touch?
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially in a game where you had to run the ball because it was windy as hell.
And they was missing all their linebackers. Dallas Goedert, MIA. Tank, MIA. On short yardage, Saquon, MIA.
I don't know, man. I started this live feeling good, but we look
That's
like
what I'm saying. It was like some voodoo or some voodoo, bro. Because what?
Listen,
Don't start. No. I'm still confident, LB, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Jalen Hurts is still the leader of this freaking team.
We can't listen. What we can't do is we cannot lose the division, bro. We cannot lose the division.
Facts.
By God, we can't lose the division.
Don't.
Because losing the division means you don't go to the playoffs. We cannot let the Cowboys catch us.
Don't even speak to you like that. Don't, because the power of the tongue. Don't.
If you lose this division, everybody got to be fired.
Eat that. Don't, because the power of the tongue. Don't even say nothing like that, bro. Anyways, what's the keys to beating the Chargers?
Keys to beating the Chargers.
Fire Kevin Patullo.
LB, pick your head up. Roll your shoulders back.
My head is up.
Here's the problem.
Let me fix my posture.
Because we can't be looking like
the truth.
Look, the key is the fucking block.
LB, what you mean the truth? Because you came on this show saying it's a new season.
I was happy. I was happy, but we don't have really many things to talk about that's happy right now. Listen, the offensive line got to play great if you're gonna beat the Chargers.
It's that simple. Because we know Kevin Patullo not gonna call a good game, so you got to block.
Oh, and I'm gonna be at the game.
You got to block at the very least. We know Patullo not gonna bail you out the passing game, so you got to block.
Let's be for real, man. If you couldn't run the ball against the Bears,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
With your eighth linebacker, they had no linebackers playing, bro. I for sure put some bread on Saquon and say he was gonna run for a bean. I just knew that was going to be a breakout game. We don't even run Saquon to the edges, bro. We are trash on offense, bro. It's
okay, y'all. Please, why?
Let me ask you a question.
We all come on this show.
Do Cam Jurgens need to be benched?
No.
Cam Jurgens has been awful. He's been your worst offensive lineman this year.
Remember when he pulled up the training camp? Remember he pulled up the training camp with the Miller Lite?
That was
that's Landon Dickerson. I'm talking about Cam Jurgens at center. Listen to this, right? The one game Brett Toff started at center, you had your best rushing game of all year. Your best rushing performance. Saquon had
They're not going to
150.
bench him, bro. They're not going to bench him.
Listen,
They not about to make no adjustment like that, bro.
But what they got to do is they have to get him to the second level because that's his superpower. You have to run screens.
Bro, he can't get there because he can't hold leverage. He can't move, bro. He can't. Guys are flying by Cam Jurgens. They running past him. I'm seeing guys beat him with simple swim moves. They're not even hitting him with nothing freaky. they running right past him. He a turnstile. You know what? I said this to my man Marcus in
the run game.
Yes. Listen to this. The run game and the passing game. Listen to this. Jurgens is what we like to call in Philly. He's a stop sign. In Philly, we don't stop at stop signs. We do rolling stops.
Yeah, we do rolling stops.
We pretend like you're not even there. We just go right through you. As a matter of fact, take it a step further. He's the yellow light. In Philly, when you see a yellow light, it don't mean slow down. It means speed up. That's Cam Jurgens all year long. Senior stop sign, Mr. Yellow Light. That's who he been. So when I see Brett Toth, the one game Cam Jurgens missed because of injury, and Brett Toth come in, we rushed for 250. And granted, it was the Giants, but we went up against two of the worst run defenses the past 2 weeks. And Saquon Barkley had 19 carries in total. And couldn't run the ball.
Buddy, too.
And couldn't run the ball. And they just paid Cam Jurgens. I think he's hurt. I don't think he's healthy by any stretch of the imagination. I think his back is fucked up. I think his knee is jacked up. I think they need to shut him down. He can't move
for the rest of the year.
He can't move. Put him on IR until the play. He can't move. And Jeff Stoutland should see that. He should see that. And we don't bring his name up enough because he goated in this city. This is the first year I looked at this offensive line and said, damn, what's going on? When it came to the Philadelphia Eagles, no matter what was going on, the one thing we knew we could do? We could run the ball. That's the one thing we always knew we could do. When 2021, 2020, when things wasn't going right, you know what we said? Damn, run the ball. This is the first year.
Somebody said it in the chat too. They said we probably need to start double blocking, like some duo blocking schemes.
They trying that. And you know what they doing? Guys is one guy thinking the other guy going to stay, and both guys is leaving the man. It happened against the Bears.
I saw that.
It was Mailata and Goddard. They both combo blocked, and they both thought one of them was going to stay there, and they both left. Saquon Barkley left out the drive.
Mailata been bad too this year.
They all have been bad this year, bro. All of them. But it's really been the interior.
Notice they haven't been the interior. Christmas album.
The interior has been awful this season. Awful.
We haven't said anything good.
I did, but y'all just started glazing over it.
They got to get it together, man. They got to give us something good to talk about, man. They're not playing well, man.
They playing so bad on offense.
The reason why I'm confident is because I know Vic Fangio. One person I know who's gonna make some other adjustments. Vic Fangio. Okay, defense. Some changes. Defense has some injuries.
The Chargers can run the ball too, though.
Defense has some injuries, and Vic Fangio. He made some decisions. Ja not playing. That he already
wouldn't start running the ball.
That he already said he's going to address. So I'm confident because I know Vic Fangio is going to make some adjustments. Okay, defense had a bad game. It happens. Even in a good season, defense gonna have a bad game.
Guess what, Symone? Yeah, they gave up over 200 something rushing yards. You don't want that to happen, obviously. They still give you a chance to win that game. Exactly. Offense.
2 turnovers from.
They still gave you a chance to win that game. Offense. Mm-hmm.
Another reason why I'm confident is because I feel like these turnovers, I feel like that's going to get cleaned up. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts, 2 turnover game. That's not happening again. Okay.
I agree.
Even through all the BS, someone said Symone uploading shorts during the live stream. Even through all the BS, right? Think about these past 2 games. Let me tell y'all something. In the game against the Bears, if we won the turnover battle, we won that game.
I agree 100%.
250 rushing yards or not. we will win that game if we won the turnover battle. Game against the little boys. If we won that turnover battle, we would have won that game. So, bullshit aside, play calling aside, O-line aside, Cam Jerky aside, we have to get back to take care of the ball, which is something we know this team can do. So, can I get an amen, church?
Amen, man.
And the church said,
amen. Things got to change, man. Things got to change, man. Things have to change. I suggest throwing the ball more. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't even want to run the ball.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I feel you. I'm rich on that. They need to be a passing team, pass first team. Come up.
Yeah, I don't even want to run the ball at this point, man. I've been saying it the last 2 weeks, man. I was like, yo, bro, like, all we doing is punting, man. Let Jalen throw us out of this, bro. The play calling is so bad.
If I hear that little sound one more time, that foot of the punter, if I have to hear one more gosh darn time, when I hear the punting noise in my nightmares.
You know what's crazy?
Philadelphia.
AJ and Smitty gonna get 1,000 yards this year. They both gonna get their numbers.
Yeah, it is.
Because I think Smitty already at 8, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what he at. Smitty at 802 and AJ at 699. They gonna crack that easily.
Yeah,
that's why I wasn't worried about their production.
No. It ain't. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody's individual numbers. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Because numbers and losses.
We need to win bad. We need a Dallas loss on Thursday.
Strong wins and losses. It's been numbers and losses. Dude's been getting their numbers, and we've been getting losses.
They try to say he's selfish because you don't hear him complaining now because the numbers is right.
I'm not buying that.
I ain't buying
that because
that's just you. That's a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. Like that's not even really that's a weird take to me.
That was Seth, man. That was Seth Joyner.
Yeah, and I got respect for Seth, so I'm not gonna go out the window. But like, I don't agree with that take at all.
I got respect for all of these guys though too. But
no. I don't got respect for all these guys. I don't got respect for guys
I'm talking about the ex-Eagles players. Because that's where I was about to go next. Like, I got respect for like the Shadies, D-Jacks, all of them guys, Seth Joyner, Hugh Douglas. I got respect for them, bro, because like I had all of their jerseys, I think, at one point. Yeah. But I will say this though, they don't know nothing about what we going through because they ain't never win shit in Philly. You gotta call a spade, bro. They don't know nothing about telling this team how to prepare as champions. They don't know nothing about fighting through a slump as champions. And they give a lot of crazy opinions like, oh, AJ selfish. Hugh been trashing Jalen this year.
He been off the edibles this year, heavy.
He does that though. He's a hot take person. Like he's a poke the bear. Like he does stuff just to poke the bear. Like all he wants to do is literally poke the bear.
Bro, listen, like when you got
I don't even think he be even behind what he's saying. I feel like he just.
I just ain't feeling a lot of it, man.
That's even cornier though, Symone. Like, look, bro, you got guys on these radio stations talking about comparing Jalen Hurts to Ben Simmons.
That's why I keep saying, don't be watching that stuff. Don't be reacting to that stuff.
But it pops up in your algorithm, so you see it.
No, because the only time I see that BS on my timeline is because one of y'all done retweeted it, quote tweeted it, replied to it.
That's not true.
The only reason why I see them on my timeline is because y'all are giving them what they want, engagement, money, clicks, which is fueling them to keep spewing their bullshit. Okay? Y'all are paying Mike Eskin's bills, whatever his name is. Y'all are paying WIP's bills because y'all are always, rub that chin. Rub that lip.
At some point, they're gonna have to block me
because y'all are always giving them what they want.
I'll be trying to get them to block me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get blocked, honestly.
No. Y'all, they're not gonna block y'all because y'all are paying their bills. Why would they block you when they know you're gonna put their stuff out to the masses? Only time I see that BS is when y'all bring that BS to my house. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna stop.
Thank you. Who say that? LB, number one culprit.
I'm gonna stop. Yeah, because I see stupidity and I gotta say something about it. I'm bringing awareness.
The only way to shut that shit down is to not engage with it. Y'all
Kirsten said a lot. See, how could Spike not block me? He needs me.
Exactly.
I'm gonna block him.
He needs you because you are using your platform to boost his video. Yeah, he needs you.
I'm gonna block him.
You is not gonna block him because the only time I see them on my timeline is a quote tweet from LB tweets, Lil Brunson tweets.
I'm blocking him.
I see Tone.
I'm
tired of him, man.
Y'all don't see me responding to none of that.
Idiocy.
I'll be quiet on Twitter. I'm quiet on there.
Hey, it's some content creators too running around here that's getting on my last damn nerves too.
Don't know, LB. Don't start because that's my friend. So don't start.
I ain't gonna start. I don't know who you talk about.
I know because I've seen your video of you dragging him, and I've seen you on Twitter.
I ain't drag him.
Oh, that's my man. He cool. He cool.
You dragged him for about 6 minutes. I watched the video.
He cool people, man.
I ain't dragging him.
You did, bro.
No, this my thing though.
You posterized him and dragged him for about 6 minutes.
I don't believe in eagle crime, but we ain't gonna act like we don't know where it started. We ain't gonna act. We ain't gonna act.
Now, LB, where did it start? Because I feel like you spoke the bear first.
That's not true. Tone, no, I didn't do that. Right? Do you remember or not? Do I gotta refresh your memory too?
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. So I was on Twitter.
I was on Twitter one day commenting on stuff how I normally do, and he commented on my comment talking about this is what happened when you watch the box scores and don't watch the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember that, right? So it was super left field.
I remember that.
It was super left field because I was following homie. I let him stay in his pocket. But then you step in my pocket.
That's your first interaction.
That was the first. This football season, it was the first one.
I remember that.
So this tonight, when I get in my bed tonight, I'm gonna do my investigation.
Look for it, and then I had to be like, oh, what you like? Who you talking to? See, people be getting too big for their bridges. You getting a little traction now, and now you think you could talk to big dog like that, bro? I don't be bothering these people, and now I bother you when I feel like it now.
I like him. I ain't gonna press. I like. He came on the show. He showed Chucky the sports love. It's my.
I now. Whenever I feel like now I gotta look at you different. Now, what's really going on here?
Okay, like I said.
No. You don't want to apologize to me. You said you thought I poked the bear.
Yeah, because the first interaction I saw between y'all, the first one I saw, you had replied to something that he posted. It was just him giving a take, and then I saw you, and you replied something spicy.
That was after. That was after.
That might have been after, but that's the first thing I saw. So I was like,
so my shots be seeming random, but they all derive from that first comment that Tone remembers now. Everything derives from that. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to grow up. But once you play it, what are you playing with me for? I ain't bothering you.
So they saying in the comments that he started it tonight. Like I said, this is gonna be my little mystery for tonight.
They said LB innocent. Then I do research. You got a Lakers jersey, a Sixers jersey. Like, who are you? Are you a plant? Are you a plant? Did they plant you here to upset me? Because you really came out of nowhere.
He did not come out of nowhere, bro. He actually been working.
I did my homework. I went all the way back. I looked at the very first video because I was confused. Did y'all look at the very first video?
I've been following him.
That need to be your homework. No, that's the homework I want.
I've been following him for a few years. I've been following him for like at least 2 years.
I haven't.
Because
Symone, you put me on.
Atlanta, he does broadcasting. He's in Atlanta, so he's like in that Atlanta, broadcast.
He in Atlanta circuit. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, he went to. I think he works at Fox. He did an internship at TNT. So I was following him more so for his broadcast work originally. So I've been following him for a minute.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah.
I like him. He cool.
He all right. But I just don't understand why. Maybe it's me. Maybe people think they gotta come at me a different way because they think I'm just like an aggressor. No, bro, I'm a nice guy. But I'm funny though.
I think unfortunately some people
I'm very funny, Symone.
I think what happens is, unfortunately, people find out the hard way who you really is. They find out the hard way.
I'm very funny.
But why not
me and end up getting laughed at? That's all I'm saying.
My friend gonna message me whenever you did that live stream. One of my OGs, big fan of you, and he's a big fan of MJ. He messaged me the other night when he was watching your stream. He's the one who alerted me. He was like, Symone, what is going on? Somebody needs to get them to have a conversation. He was like, this is on you, Symone. You need to get them together. He said, you are the queen of Eagles. The ball is in your court to set them up, have a conversation. He said, this hurts my heart.
The ball is in your court. He's serious.
He was dead serious in all caps. He was like, "This is on you." Let me pull up the
No,
message.
so you want to know what's crazy? Even after the conversation where this is what happened when you watch box scores. I say what I say. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for a while. I just let him know, like, you might be unfamiliar.
He said, hold on. He said, niece, you are the bridge that can make peace and bring these two together. I'm not telling you what to do, but you definitely have the power to bring forth peace. Okay. I think both would listen to you. You are the queen of the Philadelphia Eagles. Lead, in all caps, he said. Lead.
Hey man, but shout out the young boy, man.
So it's given we need to have a group stream.
Who?
We need to get him on here so we can talk this out.
I ain't got time for that. I'll never do that. I'll tell you.
So right what if he was backstage right now? We about to bring him live.
We backstage right now. I'm gonna start laughing hysterically. If you bring him up here, I'm gonna laugh hysterically because I understand people. I understand the human mind at a level that very few will ever understand it. He thought he was feeling himself, right? Sometimes when people feel themselves, sometimes when people think that they're at a certain level and they see other people who in that space, they think that they could play around with you in the space. I do not believe in eagle on eagle crime. I big up every Eagles content creator and all of that. You know what I mean? Which is why I don't never get bothered. Nobody bothers me. I work with everybody, all of that stuff. But when you do that, you could have DM'd me. Like, damn, did you even watch the game? That'd have been between me and you. But you tried to do that on the Twitter streets. I got bodies out there. I done put blood on them streets. I'm the number one killer on the Twitter streets. You on the streets? On the streets? I done stopped life at stoplights on them streets. Twitter? Not there. You could just DM like, damn, did you watch the game, bro? I'd have laughed it off like, man, of course, what you mean? But you went out there in front of everybody because you think you got a little name now.
All I'm going to say is this.
Shout out to young boy, though.
The people have asked me to do my part and try to see if I could cause some.
That'll never happen. This is what I'm going to do.
Anyways,
what I'm gonna do is since you guys are mutual and y'all my friends, I'm not going to talk about it no more. But I will never grace the screen with young boy. I can't do it. I think he a plant. I don't know where he came from.
Y'all gonna end up being besties one day.
No, we not.
It's the origin story.
No, we not. I just don't know where he came from, man. I don't understand. I don't understand how people just appear.
Yo,
I'm trying to tell you, he did not disappear. I've been following him for years.
You've been following for years, but what was he doing?
Making content
about the Eagles.
It's just you gain traction. Like
so, like
this was a big year for him.
Yeah, his social media presence is larger than his YouTube presence.
Yes, he has a bigger presence on his main presence is TikTok and Instagram, where I've been following him. Okay. So maybe if you just on Twitter or if you're just on YouTube, you might not have peeped. But I've been following him for years, and he's been making content.
Shout out to young boy.
Nonetheless, let's get to these super chats, y'all, because
it's always some drama, some fake drama we gotta address here. I'm just letting the chat know because they like, y'all know we gotta cover a lot of bases. We haven't been on the show in a long time.
We haven't.
It was a lot to cover. Yeah. And they'll be wreaking havoc on them pages.
I ain't know the beef ran. I ain't know the beef ran.
It is, no, but it's not. So let me clarify. There's no beef. There is just like once I feel like that we playing a certain way on the playground, that's the way we gotta play now. You know what I mean? Ain't that fair? If we playing open neck, no respect, you come behind me, smack me in the back of my neck. I'm like, oh, that's the game now. So keep your neck covered.
I can't even get mad at that. Tribe Called Quest with the $20 dub skis. He says, salute Crystal Ball, Brunson and Tone, and last but absolutely not least, Miss Symone. Love you all. A member of the bird section here. Shout out to you, my guy. We appreciate you. Thank you for the love, man.
Appreciate you.
We'll get to the next super chat. Let's see. All right. Die-hard Eagles fan with the $4.99. Thank you. He says, major shout out to the Linc Up gang for always holding it down. Salute, go birds. Thank you, my guy. We appreciate you. We got another one. Darrell Stewart. with the $5 super chat. He says, if Jalen Hurts had pale skin and blonde hair, blue eyes, would these so-called Eagles legends and media have spoke for QB1? Keep with the good word, guys. Yo, it's so funny you say that because they give more respect and more reverence to Carson Wentz. He didn't even win it. He didn't even win it. He could never stay healthy for you. He gave you one playoff game and he left the game in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts 6-3 in the playoffs, 2 Super Bowl appearances, 2 NFC chips, 2 NFC conference championships, a Super Bowl victory, Super Bowl MVP. He's put your city back on the map. And that's why I don't respect nobody that talk about Jalen Hurts a certain way. I don't respect you as a man because
it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. When I see guys who win Super Bowls and when they win a Super Bowl, it's red carpet until they cash out at the end of their career. It's red carpet. Jalen Hurts is the one dude every snap his career's on the line, and I'm telling you that I swear I put this and I'm not pulling my punch no more. If Jalen Hurts was a white man, I promise you, I believe it's in my heart. If he was a white man, they'd be waxing poetic about him. I believe that wholeheartedly. If Jalen Hurts was Jackson,
name was DeAndre Bakerfield the third, he would have been fired.
Oh my God. I can't even say that because Brian Johnson made it the whole year.
Brian Johnson was getting treated like hell, though. They hated Brian Johnson.
They did. He didn't get his house egg, though. He didn't get his house egg.
Bro, because he ain't living in Morristown, New Jersey.
Matter of fact, you want to know why he didn't get his house egg? Because they were still eating in the air. They were still eating.
Right.
They still had a top, believe it or not, they had a top 10 offense.
It was
that
year.
It was really the defense that year.
Yeah, they was talking about Jalen being in MVP conversations when he was like 10-1.
It was really the defense that year. The
defense was selling out. The offense saved us every game. It was the opposite.
Yeah, because we came back down 10 or more like 5 times that year. We broke a record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why Brian Johnson never got out of house egg, because when you really go back and look at the numbers, that was everybody's biggest year. Like that was AJ Brown's most prolific year. So it is what it is, though.
AJ Brown, yeah. Then AJ Brown had the 6 straight joints with 125.
Yes, he broke. Was it Jerry Rice record? No, it was Megatron record.
It was Megatron. AJ Brown wasn't in the media complaining with Brian Johnson.
It wasn't complaining at all. That year was strictly defensive failures, if you ask me. Dankbird Gang with the super chat says if it was some dudes from Camden, they'd be in jail yesterday. Facts.
That's a fact.
They would have found them.
Symone, you been to Jersey? South Jersey? You crossed that Ben Franklin Bridge?
I don't know.
You ever crossed that dirty water?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not good with geography.
No, Trenton and Camden.
The big blue bridge. You ain't going.
I've been in Camden.
Oh, you been in Camden?
Mm-hmm. Oh. One of my sister friends lived there.
Who?
One of my sister friends.
What's she doing over there?
Yeah.
It's a dude.
What?
What
are you doing over there?
Yeah, that shit, y'all
living.
Oh, one of her little hood little dips. Is that what it was?
Last time I was in Camden, I didn't see it.
It's a married couple. It's a married couple.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Y'all know about Camden back in the day. As soon as you get out the car in Camden back in the day, you might got something. I don't know what it, the air, the ground, something prick you. The air will prick you. You gotta go to Spittle.
Yeah, man. You go over Camden and you pretty.
You said the air would prick you.
Yeah, the air made of needles. Stay out of there, man. Stay out of there, Symone.
These cookies says, "Yo, LB,
you gonna make them mad because you be coming for everybody's city."
I love Camden.
Remember, you came for some city and they got mad at the college.
Yeah, the Camden waterfront lit, right?
Yeah, the waterfront lit. Yeah, the waterfront always been lit.
These cookies say, "Yo, LB, you ended #1 on my YouTube recap. I need new hobbies. Anyway, y'all know the house getting egged is a setup to get people to feel sorry for Patullo. Facts.
That'll do for tuning in. Somebody sent me that today on Twitter.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for that, man. I don't feel like I don't feel bad. I don't feel.
They said I'm not happy. Is ridiculous.
I'm not happy about it, but I'm not crying wolf about the football. It is what it is, man. Malik Carter.
We're some LB. You from North though, but I'm used to that air though. I'm acclimated.
Yo, fact, we definitely from North. That air tart. that hair.
Bro, as soon as you come from West Philly to North Philly, you be like, damn.
Yo, listen,
That not hit
LB.
my car is a dead cat on this bitch.
LB,
smell a little different.
Tell me if I'm wrong, bro. Somebody asks where you from, you tell them North Philly, they're like, ugh, North Philly?
Yeah, they be like, ugh.
The
North
way
Philly,
you be talking about everywhere else.
North Philly ain't nothing to play with. And listen, I love North Philly.
They cleaning up our lots though, man. We turning our lots into nice little gardens, little hookah spots.
All the white people
hanging out.
All the white people moving to North Philly, gentrifying it. You know what I mean? Up in that property value. You know.
You need to go back and get some turkeys out or something.
Malik
they
Carter.
got turkeys.
Do an annual LB food drive or something.
I ain't doing that. I give out book bags. I give out backpacks.
Backpacks
about the kids, man.
Backpacks with switches in them.
No, rulers and pencils and stuff.
Let me stop playing with you, yo. Yo, let me chill.
Malik Carter, thank you for the super chat. He said KP need to start calling the players from the booth. I think that'll help him see the game better from an aerial perspective. Man, right there being on an even playing field, I don't know if Buddy.
Why you say clear backpacks?
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's the rules now. Like for example, down here in Texas, like the kids,
they gotta
wear clear backpacks now. They ain't playing that school shooter shit no more down here.
Clear back policy.
Is that for elementary schools too?
It's elementary schools, high schools. Like they're not playing.
I hate it, man.
I gotta keep my kids at home. I gotta homeschool
that ain't my kids' school yet.
Down here, like all
still wearing the Elsa backpacks, frozen and shit, still being happy.
Bro, it's getting so bad. The kids got to get creative with the clear backpacks. You see stickers on them. You see them with the little different color trims. Kids got to get creative now. Like it's, but yeah, clear backpacks. That's the vibes down here where I'm at. Fannie Woods. I want to say so. Yeah, I want to say so. But then again, it probably depends on the tax bracket of your neighborhood. Who knows? And I'm in a nice neighborhood, suburbs, quiet. Fannie Woods super chat says can't get mad at week 14 what we knew at week 4. Fannie, I love you to death, sweetheart, but yes, I can.
That's too real of a bar.
That's too real.
We need that, Fannie. That's too real.
Fannie, you an adult.
The bars.
I love Miss Fannie. Miss Fannie, you an adult. I'm trying to be childish still.
We ain't need that. Can't be mad at week 14 with what we knew at week 4.
I thought it was going to change. I thought it was going to change.
I'm just praying for a miracle. They happen every day.
JP, JH, 8844.
But I'm going to say this, y'all. If the little boy, if they win tomorrow, I might not be able to get up Friday.
Don't do that.
They're not going to win tomorrow. Is it in Detroit? It got to be in Detroit. There's some dollars 2 weeks in a row.
Detroit got to win. Detroit lost to Green Bay. They got to win. So
I might not be able to get out of bed Friday morning.
If St. Brown play, I think they're going to spank them. They're going to spank Detroit.
I don't know if St. Brown playing.
Yeah.
I need him to play too. It's the last week of my fantasy. I'm on the
and
edge.
Then they picked up their little defense over there, and now Detroit, Jared Goff, you know how you get.
He been asked the last 2 weeks too. JPJH, thank you for the super chat. He said to agree with Lord Brunson, throw eggs in my house. I'm throwing 12 carton back. 12 gauge back. Okay. Don't think KP's house doesn't have security cameras. Yeah, they're gonna find out who did that.
They're gonna find
KP
gonna give him a slap on the wrist.
They're gonna find out, bro.
What if the camera showed Jalen and AJ and Smitty on the ring camera?
Oh man, you know what? So again, Jalen Hurts is a dude. He's so non-problematic, and they take advantage of that. They take advantage of that because they know he's not gonna shoot back.
Yeah.
But soon as that man walk in the room and they feel that aura, hey, Jalen. So what was it like to win that Super Bowl? Dick eating and shit.
Yeah,
like that's how it's gonna be. We know how this game go.
To hear him take accountability on the sideline, it's almost like I just met that man for the first time. The way that they talk about him, it's almost like I've just been introduced to him. They really try to vilify that man. Thank Bird, thank you for the super chat. I swear, every game, if one play gets blown up, they never go back to it. I noticed that too. Even if a play don't get blown up, you can see them get flagged. Then they come out in a whole different formation.
They get flustered
on the next play. Yeah.
Yeah, like
run the play that you're already running.
You know what? Patullo be saying that, right? In his press conferences, he always blame, we have a plan, and then a penalty there or a loss of yards there, and it kind of throws us off schedule. First of all, this is the NFL, bro. People get thrown off schedule every single drive. and he's low-key telling you who he is without telling you who he is.
He is.
He's low-key.
You should.
You got to think say when he talk. He's telling you that he can't think on the fly. He's telling you that.
I think you should run the same play in some cases. Not all the time, but in some cases. Why I say that, though? Thank you for the super chat. Watching Ben Johnson dial up an elite run game plan while we got Saquon with 100-yard game because defenses have to stay on their toes and it creates opportunities.
Bro, Ben Johnson was running circles around. He make him Patullo.
Bro, it was times like I've been watching Eagles football so much this season. That's the first Bears game I watched, bro. It was times where I lost who had the ball. I had to wait for the replay.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, shit moving around. I'm like, damn, buddy, the camera going this way. I'm like, how the cameraman know?
Justin Long says, nice to see you guys as usual. Foles made the case Patullo should call plays from the booth like Fangio does so he can see the whole field. Y'all thoughts? Man, he need to call the game from the parking lot.
Yeah. He need to call that shit from his hometown.
I'm done with Buddy.
From Camden?
Whatever.
I'm done with Buddy. Let's see what we got here. Big Birds with the $9.99 super chat says we can blame KP, but what about Nick? He's an offensive coach and he can't call plays. Cool two Super Bowl appearances, but we didn't get there because of him. Give me a Ben Johnson head coach who can call plays. You know, Big Birds, like the thing is, you know what's so sad about it all? We're never going to see Jalen Hurts at the peak of his powers because he's constantly having to deal with new coordinators every single season. Like that's going to be like that's going to be something we look back on 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and be like, yo, what if Hurts had consistency? How many more Super Bowls would he have won? Now, granted, he won one, so you can never take it from him, and he an MVP because of that. But we're gonna look back and be like, damn, how many years did we waste with this young brother because we couldn't find stability for him on offense?
This whole core.
Because again, if he was any other quarterback, they would make excuses for him, and they would say, "Damn, man, you know they holding Jalen Hurts back." Instead, you know what they're saying? Jalen Hurts holding the offense back. He's had a different coordinator every single year been in the league, except for the year.
Find somebody that loves being an OC just as much as Fangio loves being a DC. Find somebody that don't want to move up and be a coach. It's hard to do, but I believe you could do it.
It is difficult.
I believe it's like a Doug Peterson or a Frank Wright guy.
Yeah, you got to find somebody that have been there, done that, got fired a couple times as a head coach. Frank Wright is the prime candidate, if you ask me. C. Troyce with the $4.99 donation. Thank you, man. We appreciate you for just showing love, man. That's tough. He followed up with another one, $1.99. He says, I got a very reliable source, Slade back to Philly. Well, actually, a reliable source failed you because he's in Buffalo right now.
Yeah, Slade just
yeah, he didn't make it the waivers to us.
Waivers.
Yeah, so it wasn't like we had a like Buffalo had first crack at him and they signed him. So shout out to C. Troyce.
He would have to clear all the waivers for us to even get him.
Exactly.
Because he just played for us last year.
Yeah, and we won the Super Bowl, so we automatically at the bottom of that, I think. He got another one saying getting released from Buffalo.
They said getting released from Buffalo.
He said heard it here first. We'll see. We'll see, man. He got to play first.
I don't see Buffalo doing that, knowing we got them on the schedule.
Yeah, and they need a corner. Let's see what else we got here from a super chat perspective. I think
somebody said something about Chase Senior. What Chase Senior done said now?
I don't know. They calling him a Jalen Hurts hater.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Got another super chat here. Julian Robinson with the $10 donation says, when the offensive line is this bad, the running back screen will slow down the pass rush. Yeah, like and that's the thing,
I agree,
right?
Man. I want to see some more running back screen.
He's not creative enough. He's not creative enough to get these guys going.
He throws a screen to AJ Brown.
Big Birds back again says not true. Not sure true or not. Frank Reich band linked. Hopefully, man. I don't know, bro.
I doubt it. This late in the season.
Oh no, yeah, definitely not happening this season for sure. My whole thought was if you're gonna fire Patullo, this is the perfect time. You got a 10-day break. You got time to get right. But nope, they ain't want to do that. So it is what it is. All right, got another super chat here. 24 Birds with the $19.99. Thank you, my man.
Plate.
Hey, that's love, my guy. That is absolute love. Appreciate you, man. Let's keep it going. See what else we got here. All right, Schoolboy with the super chat. Thank you. He says, "Boy, MJ looked like Tyler James Williams."
I don't know who that is.
He talking to who? Tyler James Williams.
Yeah.
The boy from the young boy from Everybody Hates Chris.
Leave young boy alone, man.
He cool people, man. All right. He cool, y'all. Chill. D Rob with the super chat says, I've been following him on IG for a while. He all right. He ain't in my fave Eagles content creators list, but I see him. Y'all ruthless, man. Y'all ruthless.
They just keeping it a bean.
Cool Eagles said, from my time in Philly, it's north in the south side for me.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to South Philly, North Philly.
CJR Media with the $10 super chat. He says the Jalen hate goes all the way back to Alabama. He was 26-2 as a starter there and took him to the championship his freshman and sophomore year. I don't know what it is. Bro, people, hate is a sickness. And it's even more terminal when you wish you were the guy you're talking about. Like Jalen Hurts, he carried it different, and they hate it. They hate it. They wanted it to be Carson Wentz so bad. They wanted it to be him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Just like they wanted everybody in college.
Everybody not built for the big time.
Easy, the block captain, really from Philly. Easy, that's my man.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Well, if you ask Cassidy say he's from Pottsville, wherever the hell that's at.
But Easy been dropping these documentaries explaining everything. He dropped one yesterday and he dropped another one today. The battle gonna be fire, but from what I see, Easy's from Philly, bro. You can't judge nobody by how they grew up. Easy lived in 10 different houses before he was like 10 years old.
He from Philly, if you ask me.
Yeah, before he was 10 years old, bro. His mom struggled with substance abuse. He lived from on couch to couch, grandmom, aunts, and all of that. Shelters. That's a story that I know a lot. You know what I mean? And in Philly, man. Easy from Philly.
Facts. But you know, Cassidy, he gonna shoot his shots, and it's battle.
He got to.
That's what it's gonna be.
He gonna get 30 though, I think.
Yeah, I think
Easy gonna clean him up, but we'll see.
Yeah. Dank Bird game with the super chat says McKee got one start and they want to see what he has. Jalen, who still has to prove himself. Yo, that's the way. Yo, good point. Tanner McKee, and I hate that he had better take this bullet to the head. I hate it. But y'all saw Tanner McKee against a bullshit Dallas defense last year. All he gives play like a quarter and a half. And then you saw him against a shitty Giants team in the last game of the season where we didn't play starters. He barely won that game. What makes you think Tanner McKee is just this godsend of a quarterback?
We about to get a third for him. He about to be right in the same.
And I like Tanner McKee. I like Tanner. I hate that he taking this shot. But relax. We've never seen Tanner McKee go up against any level.
We never seen Tanner McKee under no pressure, bro.
Yeah. We really got to chill. And that's how I know it's calculated hate. And that's how I know it goes beyond just football. It goes beyond
They were screaming for Minshew so much, right? That Minshew grew the sack pause to knock on the coach's door and ask to start. They had Minshew thinking he should do that.
Yo, Nick Sirianni was like, yo, get the fuck out of my office.
He's like, yo, we're good at quarterback right now.
He got some nerve. And where Minshew at now? Backing up what? Pat Mahomes somewhere? Where Minshew at?
Where he at?
I don't know where he at. Mr. Barcodes with the super chat says this is reaching, but what about Seth for OC?
I'm good on that.
Seth Jordan is a defensive guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Solstice with the $10 super chat says, what do you guys think about running a 2 running back backfield with Saquon and Bigsby? They tried that. They can't even do that right.
At least you have one extra blocker to pick up the blitz.
They can't even do that right, man. All right, let's I think that was the last super chat, man. Let's close this show out, man. We appreciate y'all. It's been a hell of a show, man. We got to do a better job of being more consistent, y'all. That's partially on me. I got a new schedule and everything. And Kirsten said, who? Seth Curry?
Right.
Yeah, we definitely got to try to be more consistent with these, y'all. But we appreciate y'all for showing up the way y'all did, man. It's it's 10 o'clock at night and we got over 700 people, almost 800 people tuned into this thing. That's tough to me. So
Appreciate
make sure for sure. Make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Linc Up YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Lord Brunson, subscribe to Symone Stanley, subscribe to Chalk It Up Sports. You guys know how we carry it here. Eagles, Chargers this week. We really didn't get into that game. And I think it's really because it's simple, really. Just get a win.
Just get a win.
Just get a win. I don't care how they do it at this point. Just get a win. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. LB, any final words before we get out of there?
No, man. I'm gonna be tuned in tomorrow to see what the Lions and Cowboys game looking like.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. So again, smash that like button, subscribe to Lord Brunson, subscribe to Symone, subscribe to myself as well at Chalk It Up Sports. Y'all been tuned to the Linc Up, and we out here, y'all. Fly Eagles fly.